just edit that out. Anyways. So. Alright.
I'm Angel.
So,
Hello. Questions?
okay, so we're planning to expand on different platforms like iTunes and SoundCloud and the other thing, Spotify. And last week's editing was really bad. Sorry, I was too lazy to edit, and this week's editing is better. And also the art for the channel. Here's a sneak peek for the background thingy. Alright, the end. What do you guys want to talk about?
You're supposed to...
Yep, you're the one with topics, remember?
Alright.
Yo.
Okay, so...
You're too unprepared for this.
No, I'm completely prepared.
I think this is worse than the first one.
Yep.
No, it's funny, okay?
It's the Big Funny.
That's the episode name, The Big Funny.
That's the title.
Alright. Okay.
Alright, so...
So moving on.
What do you think about how in 700 years Gucci Gang will be classical music people will cry to?
That honestly hurts my soul.
I know, right?
Like, if that's the music that our generation will be remembered by, I will weep tears from beyond the grave.
I know, right?
Imagine aliens just coming by and they're like, oh, what is this? And they just see it and hear it.
Imagine the future of music.
They immediately leave.
They immediately leave to their home.
They immediately obliterate us.
They bring out this giant laser, disintegrate Earth and all of its moons.
That's how we died, because of that.
Only have one
Gucci
moon,
Gang?
Chris.
Yeah.
So do none of you have, like, anything that you'd want to talk about?
You're
Look, man, I just came here for the questions.
You're supposed to be the one that's providing us with these questions.
I know, but
I just want to be on YouTube, man.
it's kind of
It's
weird
like a-
just
If
like
this is
having
how it's
me
gonna be every
spouting out
week,
all
I
these
don't know
things.
how people watch it.
We're so awkward.
I know, right?
Yeah.
We gotta make it interesting. We gotta make it interesting. Let's talk about... Let's talk about... School.
Places. Oh,
Again?
school.
School?
We probably should.
again,
You can talk about Ms. Goldberg.
Oh yeah, let's talk about
Isn't Ms.
Goldberg.
Lockman watching this high stuff?
Oh,
Once we say that, Robbie just mutes himself.
he's too afraid.
Just awkward silence again.
Yes.
No. We can't
Okay.
have awkward silence again.
We have to eliminate all awkward silence.
You have to edit out all silence.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, we
It's
should
gonna
do
be too
that.
much editing.
Yeah. Like the recording length is gonna be like an hour long, but 10 minutes of it is just gonna be pure silence.
Yeah.
Chris, they have to react to the thing.
Oh yeah.
Like, I've already seen it before.
Oh, what do you think about it?
Oh, it's weird. I mean, I think the video is just like you, your personality. It's very weird, and anything could happen with it.
Yeah. That's fair.
Extreme.
I just
I actually like
question
that guy's
how they
animations.
just
I know,
make
right?
it.
It's really good.
It's like beautiful animation. It's just really disturbing.
I love it so
Just
much.
like who
It gives-
thought to make
I
that?
What are you
like
guys
it
talking
because it
about?
gives me the unusual vibe.
It gives me the I
Video
want to die
that
at this
Chris
moment,
sent.
but live forever.
Yes. That's the perfect description of it, actually.
I know, right? And oh yeah, the like Japanese letters in my name, Diamond, just mean Chris in Japanese.
That was... Wow.
I don't speak anime.
No hablo anime.
No hablo.
Yes,
Bro,
I actually have that.
Would any of you get like tattoos?
Oh yeah, I
No.
would.
Only if like
I'd get.
the tattoo artist knows what he's doing,
Oh yeah.
and I know what I want.
Diamond, what about you?
You have... Like, yeah, if you get a tattoo, you gotta get a good tattoo artist.
Yes.
And you have to know what you want.
Wait. Yeah. Here's the question:
Well-
What do you guys want as a tattoo? You know?
I don't know.
A galaxy.
Whoa,
I have no
that's
idea.
complicated.
Not like a full galaxy, but like a couple of planets and stars.
So
Solar system.
Yeah, solar system.
Not the solar system, but like one planet and a lot of stars.
I kind of get it.
Okay.
I'd get a
Thinking about
tattoo.
tattoos.
You'd get a tattoo of a tattoo.
I'd get a
The word
I'd
tattoo.
get a tattoo. I'd get a tattoo of my tattoo artist.
I was just thinking about that.
What if like
meta.
he just has a mirror in front of him while he's doing it, just looking back and forth?
He gives himself a tattoo of you.
If he gives himself a tattoo of his hand while he's doing the tattoo. Robbie, you should get a tattoo of a rock.
I would.
on your shoulder.
Oh,
Now
would
here's the
never
real
get a
question.
tattoo.
Wait, what?
Hi, Robbie.
What'd you
What?
say?
I want you to.
I just don't want one.
Wow.
Why not?
That's fair.
Yeah. But why
That's-
though?
Cause no.
Oh, okay.
I guess
not,
that's
though?
fair.
But here's a real question. Would any of you get a face tattoo?
Absolutely not.
Oh no.
Yeah, no.
No.
That's
Whoa.
like the worst decision you can make as a person.
But why though? Is the question also.
Wha-
Look, your face. I don't know where I'm going with it, but like, it's
Your
just
face.
no.
You just don't put permanent art on your face forever.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
A Mike Tyson type of tattoo, like the one that he has on his face.
Lil Pump.
Oh no. I
Nah.
love my.
I would never get a tattoo on my face. I value my ugly face too much.
I get a sleeve.
A sleeve?
Oh, a
How's
sleeve
that?
would be dope.
You don't know what a sleeve?
Heck is
No.
that?
It's like a tattoo. It's an arm full of tattoos. It's a
Whoa.
sleeve.
That's what I thought it was.
What?
I
Yeah.
thought it was like a tattoo of like a shirt or something over your body.
Just
Imagine getting a tattoo of a
What?
shirt.
you would never need clothes again.
You can't afford shirts, so you just
I mean, they-
tattoo an entire shirt onto your chest.
Was that one kid
If you can't
that like
afford a
tattooed
shirt,
his
then I
head?
don't think you can afford a tattoo of a shirt.
Tattooed his head.
No. Whoa.
Wasn't it 𝗲𝗲𝗃
Yo.
or something? He tattooed his head.
Yeah.
That seems
His
like the
hair
most
is-
painful place to get it.
Like right in the middle of
Nah,
your
the most
forehead.
painful place is in your the
Yeah. I think the second worst
Almost
place would
lost
be
our money there.
your temple.
Ooh,
your temple.
probably pass out.
Extreme.
Your
Oh yeah,
nose.
just probably.
Your temple.
Have you seen that one 𝗵𝗃 video? The latest one?
The one about
The Wagyu?
the meat.
Yes.
I watched that video and I'm just like, would I do that?
I would do it.
I don't think I would do that.
Do what?
It's called the Wagyu program. It's a hypothetical, and it's basically where would you
Yeah.
let yourself be fed to other people in a certain amount of years, but in those years
To live an amazing
Hey,
lifestyle.
Yeah,
I don't
like
get the
luxury.
question.
Calm
Like,
down.
Okay, so there's this
You're
type of
something.
cow that is raised like really well, and then in a certain amount of years they're made into meats to be eaten.
I'm down.
So basically the hypothetical is like, would you be willing to like
do that.
be eaten, like given to wealthy people to be eaten in a certain amount of years to live a great lifestyle and like be rich and have
Yeah.
everything you want?
Like zero taxes,
But
zero
no.
worries.
I wouldn't do that.
I would do
And
it.
I also would not partake in eating Wagyu meat because
I
like
would-
you know, you can die from eating human meat. It's just
Yeah,
you can't.
I heard
you
you
can't.
go like insane.
I mean anyone would
Heard
if
you
they
just
ate another
die.
human.
You just die instantly the second it touches your tongue.
Oh yeah, it's
You're
also
poisoned.
like eating dry oatmeal.
Oh yeah, Johnny ate like an entire packet of dry oatmeal.
Like
Heck.
oatmeal.
Oh, so
Oatmeal's
for
nasty.
snack, I took a packet of oatmeal and I just filled it up in the water fountain. Got a spoon from Miss Lockman. Just ate it like that.
Wow.
I remember I got a spoon from Miss Lockman.
It was really good. I do
like
not
it.
I remember
I regret
when
it.
asked about like, would you rather cut someone with a knife or a spoon? And I said a spoon because you could sharpen it.
But why would you
When
just...
people ask me
What?
what's my
Yeah,
preferred
yeah.
murder weapon of choice, I say a spoon.
Why would you choose a spoon when you have a perfectly already refined knife?
Oh, I would definitely choose a spoon.
Yeah. Those are weird.
What?
That'll be like painful death, slow death.
Have you seen that one video?
That'd be
where the-
embarrassing. Imagine going to like heaven or hell and they ask you, how'd you die? I died by a sharp spoon.
How would you tell them you're dead?
But like you're in hell,
the-
you'd be like, yo, what's up?
Oh, no wonder you
like-
said Kevin.
I didn't say Kevin.
Kevin.
You said Kevin, didn't you?
What?
Oh, I said I said
He said heaven.
you just went to hell. I said heaven.
Oh.
Heaven or hell. Not Kevin
I
or hell.
heard Kevin. I heard Kevin, bro.
Alright.
Splinter.
Death by splint.
It's sad when you get a splinter.
It's always the small ones.
Ooh,
that
called
hurt.
Raps.
Dies from a paper cut.
Death by raft.
But we called Raph Master Splinter.
Master Splinter.
Oh, Raph various things. We called them Jar Jar Binks. We called him Donkey from Shrek.
Jathan's
What else,
Moto
Carlos?
from Madagascar.
That's not. Raph is nowhere, no way, close to Moto Moto. He's my dad, all right.
I just thought about something from school that we could talk about.
What?
Goldberg.
Mr. G.
Goldberg.
Okay then.
Oh yeah, Mr. G is just Minnick, but slightly more advanced.
Slightly more.
Okay.
Version
of-
2.
Minnick 2.
He's
Minute
not
2.0.
We're proud to announce
an awful
Minute
person.
2.
Yeah, I like you, but sometimes, man.
He's just not a great teacher. Like, he's a decent person, he's just not a good teacher.
Yeah.
Just feel bad
Yeah,
for him.
I remember
to
this
be honest.
kid. This kid gave me the wrong homework. So triggered, man. I was pissed. I did that homework. Miss Lacey checks it. She tells me, "Hey, you know that's the wrong homework, right?" Got triggered, bro.
Wow. Should we talk about Minnick for all of the people that don't know which like
Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
Was
so
a meme?
do we all want to go in a row or
Yeah, Robbie, go
Oh.
first.
Right.
Tell your Minnick story.
What is
Just,
there's a row in front of me? Okay.
you just have to insert the picture of him wearing a dress here.
Why? Who
That's
made that?
I
Who
made
made
that.
that? That was disgusting.
Yo, what was that, man? That thing was scary, bro.
I'm glad you were scared by it.
I was terrified.
It's what I aim for
If I
every
saw
day.
that, I would like jump out the window.
Extreme. What if you actually saw that like one day?
You meet a girl on Tinder,
Oh
what
no.
she looks like on her bio versus what she looks like in real life.
Extreme. Be mine.
Jesus
Sorry.
Christ, it's loud as hell.
Alright, I have a Minnick story.
Go for it.
Alright,
It was,
go.
Angel, you were there also.
There's many stories of you and me in the same room with Minnick like, happening. So there's many.
It was like really rainy or something. We were inside and Minnick was teaching his awful lessons that no one listens to. And everyone was like out of their seats, and I think you said there's a ghost, and then the lights flickered on and off.
Oh my god.
And then Robbie jumped in pure terror out of his seat and fell onto Mr. Minnick's desk at like 800 miles per hour. And Minnick darted his eyes over to
I think that was
Robbie. He looked furious.
He looked me straight in the eyes and was like, life is just too funny for you.
I remember that. I remember the image of Robbie just just floating and being slammed onto the wall.
Minik didn't even care about me.
Yeah, Minik didn't even care about how Robbie smashed his skull on the side of his desk. All he said.
Robbie literally levitated off the ground.
Yeah. Then Minik ran over to Robbie and pointed at him and said, "Life is just too funny for you," and left as Robbie was crying in laughter.
There's some bonding.
That sounds awful.
But I got so
It was
many.
really funny though.
I remember Johnny B brought raisins to the class, and he gave them to me, and we were throwing them at Minik and at each other.
That was great.
That was amazing.
Yes. I can't remember.
I
a
have
single...
like 0 Minik stories because he liked me because I did my work sometimes.
Sometimes.
Diamond,
Honestly, that's a lie. I
like-
did like 0 work in his class, but I still got an A because he liked me.
I don't think anyone did. any work in
50%,
this
no,
class.
actually, 90% of the people in my class just showed up to talk,
Yeah.
sleep, eat, or just like stand up for no reason and leave.
Yes.
Same here.
Oh, you want to hear like a quick story?
Yeah.
So one time I was chilling in class, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then
Always.
one student called Terrence the N-word.
Whoa.
Whoa.
And Minik didn't care. I'm just like, yo, that's messed up. And Minik's just like, sit down. Stop
Extreme.
interrupting the class.
Wait,
Dog, dog.
Wait, I have a story
This
on
is
like
the
race
1920s.
stuff.
I know. It was messed
So-
up.
Nimi was in our class, right? Like,
Oh no.
she was there for a while and then she switched. But when she was there, I think it was Raph or Kevin, or maybe even me. I don't know. I don't remember. I think it was Raph, but he called her a Simpson. and everybody's like, "Whoa, no!" And then Minik was like, "Hey, stop!" And then Nimi's like, "Do something." And then he's like, "Well, actually, Chinese people were yellow," and the class just freaked out.
Whoa.
That's messed up.
That's too extreme.
Chris, do you remember that?
I don't remember. I
You were in my
wasn't there.
class.
I was
That's
only there for
messed
half
up.
of the year. That was whoa.
It was crazy.
Bro, I got a lot of offensive stories
Tell them.
in that
Yeah.
class.
Social studies was insane last year.
It
I
was.
Shall I
learned
say it?
basically nothing.
Can I say it?
Yeah.
But
Offensive story? You sure?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that.
Angel, I told you before. The Martina and Terrence, the Martina
Oh my
and
God,
Terrence
no.
situation.
Tell it. It's fine. If it's too bad,
Oh,
I'll
no.
edit it out.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Oh no.
Alright.
Carlos,
So-
just say it.
So, okay. So you know how Terrence calls Martina Indian a lot?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So we got so pissed. And I was sitting with him and Alan, and then Martina just tells us, Terrence keeps on calling me Indian, and now I'm gonna call him Last Voice of Sudan.
Whoa.
Yo.
That's extreme.
He had enough, man, being called Indian.
Whoa.
We should talk about how easy 8th grade is compared to last year.
Should
Yeah.
talk
Last
about
year was
how
at
6th grade was the worst year for all of us.
Honestly,
6th grade. 6th grade was
Yes.
the best year.
Ugh.
No.
grade was
Oh
awful.
I respect Miss Brown. I love her. But oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah.
the
her
whole
that
class
grading
class.
was
You
insane.
did nothing in 6th grade.
Yeah.
Oof.
Like I
I
did
could-
jack
Same
all
with
in 8th
Mikaila.
grade, but still.
I just went over there and breathed and left.
Once, I was starting to fall asleep in her class because she was really boring, and she threw a pencil straight through my afro, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Oh my god. I heard about that. I heard
Yeah.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah, she has a tendency to throw pencils if you're not paying attention.
What if she missed and like hit my
It's just
eyeball?
a common thing.
Oh
It's
god.
gonna,
It's a
it's
sharp
gonna
end.
hit my eye
You would
or
need
something.
glasses even more.
Whoa. I need a glass eye.
A prosthetic.
Speaking of glasses, I don't know where mine are.
Extreme.
Oh no.
I need to get
Yeah,
glasses.
so I've been blind for the last
I
year.
got 20/20 vision.
Good job.
20/20.
Could not
Didn't your
relate.
glasses
negative
break?
1 and 20.
Where are they?
So, y'all remember Jonas?
Oh no.
Oh god, don't remind.
Not that kid.
Mowgli. Yo,
Mowgli.
Chris, can
God,
you roll
I
up
remember-
a pic of Mowgli?
I remember in social studies, in 6th grade, Miss Queen, we were trying to settle down after we showed up to class. She yelled and she's like, "Ladies, gentlemen, Jonas."
Oh yeah.
That was amazing.
Most annoying.
Jonas is
Y'all
his own
Muller
gender.
Gender.
as their 6th grade
You-
Yes.
dark teacher.
I felt so bad for him.
I know, because he was just trying his best, and we're just like, nuh-uh.
I
No,
hate
Nobody
He was like
Jonas.
really cool.
They just kept bullying him.
He kind
Yeah.
of deserved it.
He has a lump on
Did
his
anyone notice that Mueller was bald?
Eduardo
Yes.
was bald.
Yeah.
head. This kid had a lump on his
Who was bald?
head. Jonas.
I found my glasses.
Wow. Anyways,
Mission accomplished.
I think ELO in 6th grade, when everybody would just when everyone was perfectly quiet doing their work, Jonas was just there screaming at the top of his lungs. Everybody
Yeah,
else-
that kid.
Seems legit.
Y'all remember when he got in the fight with Mini Angel at the end of the year?
that
I was
wasn't
about to
Mini
find
Angel, that
Micah.
was
I was gonna mention that. No, Mini Angel and what's his face? Jonas actually fought in the lockers.
Whoa. How'd it go
And,
down?
Oh yeah.
Lockers. Yeah. And then I remember vividly the Miss Brown and Miss Queen were in the crossroads and they did nothing.
To be honest, if I were them, I wouldn't do anything either.
Same.
Yeah. I'd just be like, I'm not paid enough.
Oh, whoa.
What?
Yeah, but 6th grade was the worst.
It was.
6th grade, man. I had a lot of cringy memories though.
Oh,
Same.
same.
I was at my worst in 6th grade, if I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, same.
Me too.
We were all at our worst.
There were a lot of bad
just admit
fashion
himself.
moments in 6th grade.
What moments?
Fashion
Okay.
moments.
Oof.
Remember 5th grade? We had an alarm thing. It was a fire drill
Yeah.
or something. And I was sitting right next to Sarah. Remember Sarah Morales?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was all silent because people couldn't talk. And I ate a lot of food that day because I was really fat, and I just farted on her.
Whoa.
I felt so bad.
Bro, you did that a lot.
Yeah.
All I remember
You know
from
Kyle-
5th grade
remember
is that it
Kyle?
was Kyle.
Oh
Hey, you
my
guys remember Miss
Kyle!
Morley?
Yeah. He would.
That
he-
kid.
He'd literally do
worst
that every
teacher.
day to everybody in 5th grade.
He did that to me. I died.
Y'all remember Benno?
Oh.
Oh, I actually have a story. Another one.
Yeah.
Me too.
So I think. Wait, Carlos, can I say this? It happened in our ELO. Remember November 30th?
Oh my god.
I like how you know the
Yes.
exact
Huh?
date.
All right. So look, we were preparing. We're gonna celebrate, but Van left. So you know how some people go to Miss Barber's ELO, her select ELO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me, Carlos, Saul, Brandon, I think, Van, and Benno
Yeah,
were there.
Brandon.
Yeah, and we were talking one day about I don't know what it was, but it pissed Vance off so much.
Benno
he was
called Benno called him a crackhead.
Oh
I
yeah,
remember.
and
Got that.
Van was holding a
Yeah.
clipboard. He grabbed it and threw it at Benno's head, and Benno
What?
had his arm, he had his hand on his head, so he hit a double whammy right there. And then he was like, oh. And then Van got up and he was about to punch him, but then I think his name was Chris or something.
Oh yeah, we had a substitute then in that day. I remember.
Was it on a Friday by any chance? Just asking.
I don't remember. Hold on.
I hated Benno so much.
Yeah, Benno and Jonas were like friends, and that was just like the most toxic duo ever.
I remember last year I had one class with him, and he'd always like come up to me like we were friends and try to have a normal conversation.
He did that to me too. It was so annoying.
I had one
walk away from him and tell him to go away, but he'd just always like come up to me with, like the most casual, boring talk. It was so terrible. I hated it.
Honestly, Robbie, when I saw that, I felt so bad for you.
Yeah, he'd always like come up to me in the hallways and like ask like, "Oh, how's the weather? Did you do the homework?" I'm like, shut up.
I had one class with him, and it was awful because like in that class it was math class, and I had all of the worst kids from our grade that year. It was awful. We got like nothing done. No, this was in 7th grade. It was awful. We got like nothing done. And then sometimes he would talk to me, but like we both knew that we hated each other. So we're just like, why are we talking to each other?
Extreme.
I remember in 6th grade, I had the same math with Benno and Jonas, and it was the absolute worst class ever.
I had, I don't think I had any classes with Benno and Jonas in the same room. But I did, like, for a month, and it was just, like, I wanted to die every single day. It was so awful.
I remember when we took STAR test, Benno and Jonas would sit together and, like, just talk as loud as possible, and everybody would just be like, shut up!
He'd always watch Vine compilations during class when we're supposed to be doing, like, really important work.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Honestly, if I'm gonna be honest, I miss Jonas for being a dumb head.
Same.
I would just laugh at him anytime he tried to be smart or try to answer the question in social studies, because he would just trip on his words and be like, and.
Okay, do y'all remember the last day of last year where they made us go on that awful hike?
I hated that because I was absent the day before.
I remember that.
I wasn't there.
It was so hot and awful, and there was like no point.
It was like
Wait, what? I dropped one?
They could have made us do
she
anything.
dropped the F-bomb, right? On the hike.
Yeah, I was absent the day before that hike,
what?
and then when I came back, it was horrible.
You dropped the F-bomb?
Who? Diamond?
Yeah, but who dropped
right
it?
on the hike. Carlos.
Oh.
He like tripped over a plant or something? I don't remember.
Oh yeah.
The last straw.
I hit
The
my
last straw was a plant.
I hit my gluteus maximus.
I mean, I think I was the worst.
I think I was the worst. Like at the mid-year of 6th
Everybody
grade.
was the worst. 6th grade, everybody was the worst.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, like I would literally
Oh
breathe
my
in
God.
class, and Diamond would just be like, just attack me.
You'd breathe the wrong way, and Diamond would crawl her way down your throat.
Yeah, that's fair.
Extreme.
Because I used to like get so angry for no reason whatsoever. Like you look at me the wrong way, I'm there. I'm done.
Whoa.
You're dead.
Diamond, are you still
The
offended
Dwayne
by
Johnson.
the word?
What word?
The N-word.
Yeah, it's just because it's not a great word.
Can I say other variations of the word?
Like nibba?
Like with bees?
I mean,
Triple, yeah, that.
sure, I'll just be saying.
Edit that out.
It's too offensive.
Edit that out.
I've gone from violently attacking you to just violently judging you.
Saying
So
nibba?
if I say this, Bibba.
She's so livid right now, she can't even speak.
I didn't even hear it. All I heard was a cough.
Bibba.
Meh.
You hear that one?
As you can see, I have not been attacked.
I think I've chilled out significantly since like 6th and 7th grade.
I remember Carlos said the N-word in front of you because look, he said it's supposed to be pronounced Nigeria, but he said
yeah.
I remember
Nigeria.
That was in 6th grade.
And I got scared, and I looked to my side, and Carlos is just like ducking down.
I was asking. That was me. Remember? I remember that I said that.
Yes.
No, that was Elir.
That was me.
No,
Carlos, chill. Everybody, chill.
It doesn't matter.
Real life.
No, but there was one time in 6th grade where I was sitting next to Elir and like we were doing a project together and he couldn't say Nigeria, so we just kept saying the N-word. I'm just like, stop.
Neither could I, man.
Why did they even name that country?
That was Carl. I remember Carlos. I don't know, but that's just...
It might have been Carlos. I don't know. It's been 2 years.
Extreme.
Yeah.
It was in 6th grade. I remember that. It was in Miss Queen, and I was trying to ask Miss Queen what this was, and I pronounced it that. And then he just turned around and just attacked me.
I'm sorry.
I remember, clearly, me, Dessa, and Natalie just turned over to that table and we just jumped. Diamond started screaming.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I remember in math class, Ms. Brandon's like, yeah, I don't like using that word because Raph said it accidentally. And then Cassie's like, oh yeah, nibba, you know? He just said it straight up to she just said it straight up to Miss Brandon. She's like, what did I just say?
Have I told you all the story about how Jonas would always
So I'm laughing just like from that because you've told me so much stories of Jonas. Sorry.
Have I told you about the one where when he'd force himself into my house and stay there for like 3 days straight?
Yeah, when he'd like show you vines, like he'd wake you up.
Yeah,
like deep sleep just to show you the dumbest vine.
Yeah, like I'd be sleeping so peacefully, like the best sleep I'd get in like years. And then he'd be wake me up at 12 a.m. And then he'd show me a vine, and the vine is like some guy hitting his nuts, and I'm like, it's not funny! Then he'd be like, what's wrong, Chris? It is funny. And then I'm like, no, it isn't. Let me sleep. And then I'd go to sleep for 30 minutes, and he'd wake me back up. Show me
Why would you give him your
like
address?
slipping on a skateboard.
Hitting his nuts at 2 in the morning.
That kid.
That is epic.
Yeah, and also
Like, I hope he's okay now.
I hope,
but he's probably not.
Yeah,
I don't want to be near him.
Me either.
Honestly, I hope he's gotten better.
I wish.
But if he hasn't,
he smells like
stay away.
Someday, I don't know.
You guys remember Christian?
Yes. No one literally liked him.
Honestly,
oh my God, Brian literally wanted to kill him. You have like no idea.
He was so obnoxious.
Like
I
never saw Brian so mad. Like
this kid was the thirstiest.
Dude, I wanted to punch him.
Yes, he was
so bad.
I had him in math.
So triggered.
I had him in math in a table of Camilla and me, Shay, and Christian. And Christian sat next to Camilla, and he'd always be like, will you go out with me? Will you go out with me? And then when Camilla would get out of her seat, he'd like check her out, and I'd be like, what? What are you doing?
Whoa!
Respect women. No, I sat on the table with him, me, and Monica. And Monica and I were just like, every time he got up, we're just like, I want him to die. And like, I told Miss Lockman too, straight up, just like, I'm gonna punch him. I am. I'm gonna get a minor. I don't care. I'm gonna do it.
Well, what did he do to you, Diamond?
One time, like I remember one time at recess, he just jumped on Brian, and Brian was like actually like so close to just murdering him.
I'm sorry, but like Brian, like that kid. If I don't want to see his mad side, okay? I've seen what he could do.
Honestly,
okay?
Brian is so scary when he wants to be.
He is kinda.
And is like that big
because he's
bully
like tall
that, like you
and
don't
strong
want him to be mad at you.
You know that he can murder you.
He makes it very clear.
No,
though,
Brian.
so.
Batman. He always has a plan of killing like any Justice League member. And that's what he has for like everybody in the school. Just in case.
Just in case.
That's concerning.
He has his closest friends. Like
Yeah, but he's a good guy still.
yes.
Yeah, like he's a good guy, but if you anger him, you're dead.
Yeah.
I've tried, but like it fails. And I feel sad.
Have any of you seen Johnny E angry?
No.
No.
Oh, I've seen him like depressed though.
I've been trying for years.
I've
Have you ever
noticed
seen
him
Noah
super
mad?
dark, and I've never seen him
I've
angry.
never seen no mad.
I feel like if we saw him angry, we would see him in a new light. We'd be like,
I feel like if we saw him angry, like he would just unleash his true form. Be like, hello.
yeah, it'd be like Perfect Cell.
Whoa.
Yes. Yes, you knew Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball.
Yes, Dragon Ball is great.
I don't watch anime.
Me either.
You should try it, Carlos. At least just try it.
Where would I watch that show?
Dragon Ball is literally a part of my childhood.
Whoa.
Same. I watched it while I was in Mexico. It was pretty great.
Like
I remember going, "Oh, what is this?
What is this?
This looks very cool."
Like I grew up with it because I have two brothers, so they're just like, I love Dragon Ball, and now I'm just like, I also love Dragon Ball.
You're a girl. Is that what they said?
No. They just be like, hey, come on, let's go watch Dragon Ball. I'm just like, yeah.
That's what they said to me.
Extreme.
What?
What? I don't know how to say it. Okay, so I remember in Mexico, we would have Dragon Ball stickers, and that was basically currency for like candy and real money.
Real money.
It was amazing.
See, for me, my brothers would just have pretend battles, like pretending to be the characters. Yeah, and I would join in and just be like Android 17 and 18, and just be like, your power is mine. Because they couldn't hurt me, because I was like 5. So I'm just like, opinions on Fortnite.
Good,
like
but the kids who play it need to be like gone.
I don't like it, but like if you like it, I'm not gonna get angry.
You're not gonna be disappointed in me as a human being.
I'll be a little disappointed, but I'm not gonna hate you.
Like I only played it because everybody else played it. Like I remember the first person that told me was like Saul or Carlos. And I was like, and that was like my very first game on the Xbox.
The only reason I got it is because my cousins loved it, and they were staying with us for like 2 weeks, so we needed something to do together. So I'm just like, okay, but I'm trash at it. I once almost won though because I was literally just hiding behind trees.
I survived. I got to like 7th, hiding in the storm.
I got to 2nd, hiding behind trees.
I got 2nd in my first game, and I was very proud.
Wow.
I just don't like how people like brag about it and think it's like something they should be proud about, like on the resume, you know, like something like that.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Put it as
I hate it when people post
like literally no one cares that you're good at Fortnite. I'm sorry, but if you really think that's
I know,
good,
show us actual human skills, like
don't
and you do taxes.
Okay. I thought you meant Fortnite skills. I would have.
Do you think that like in the future, like your skills at a video game would count like as like things to get a job?
That's a sad world.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be really sad when actual jobs are obsolete and like it's just
robots.
Hey, come develop new technology. Not that I have anything against technology, but like actual jobs are gonna be obsolete. It's just like
But once robots take all the jobs, money will become obsolete, and then we will all just live like luxury lives.
Hopefully, unless they decide to, rebel.
But why would they though?
Because I don't know, because humans are weird, and they're just like, hey, let's give them feelings.
This robot with one arm making cars for its entire life feelings.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, we've all watched The Terminator before. Let's just give it feelings. Am I right, guys?
Let's give all robots feelings on Earth.
If Siri had feelings. Wait.
How fast do you think humans would be eliminated if all robots that existed had feelings like just now?
Too quick.
Quick to count, I would say.
Yeah.
They'd create like nanobots that release like tiny little toxins into our lungs.
I feel like that's the plot of Big Hero 6.
Kind of
Big
is.
Hero 6 dose.
I never got to see that movie to this day.
I watched it. Wait, what?
Yeah, I've never seen Big Hero 6, and that's really sad.
Well, it's kind of cringy, so.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me this in art, and I was really surprised.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising.
Yeah, I just never got to see it.
What are some of the worst movies you guys consider to be?
Hmm.
Like,
Ooh.
recent?
Recently?
Recently?
So, how about, like, 2018 through 19?
I was gonna
year
say
just-
the Emoji Movie, but that's 2017.
Yeah.
I would say Pacific Rim 2.
Oh, absolutely.
Because that movie had nothing to do with the first one.
I forgot it
and, like-
existed, honestly.
The thing, it's just like a straight-to-DVD sequel.
Extreme. I've never seen that one. I haven't seen the
Oh.
first
It's a
Pacific
waste
Rim.
of-
Let's see.
Basically, like, they got Michael Bay, and they're like, all right, we just want you to do the side shots. Like, the side angle shots. It's not straight, but it's just, like, to the side. Or, like, at a weird angle.
A lot of good movies came out in 2018, so it's kind of hard to pick.
I can't think of any movies that I've seen this past year.
I liked Infinity War, if I'm gonna be honest. It was kept me entertained.
I just recently saw Infinity War, but I didn't pay attention to it that much.
It was good.
Marvel fan is angry. Oh.
I saw it and it was good.
For the parts that I did pay attention to, it was like really good though.
Marvel fan is angry.
Extreme.
You guys think of that whole feud, like Marvel fans and like DC fans?
Did any DC movies come out this year? I mean, last year?
Justice League.
Teen Titans Go.
Well, that was set in 2017. Never mind.
We don't talk about that. Yeah, Justice League wasn't awful, but it wasn't good.
Justice League was ass.
Like it
There was
completely
There was a
awful,
few
but it was
scenes I
pretty
liked
bad.
in the movie,
But most of it
and
was
like
disgustingly awful.
Whoa.
nothing happening. Like, I don't care. I'm sorry.
I know.
No one learned. Look, at the end of the movie, no one learned anything. Okay, and Batman he killed Superman. It's fine now. It's like, oh,
Yeah. It's just like murder's okay as long as you can resurrect the person.
Wow.
You guys heard of? Hey, we can't deal with the situation. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna resurrect Superman, who I just killed.
Yeah. I mean, but like for the majority of 2018, a lot of the movies were good.
What do you think about the Grinch?
No, we don't mention that one. I don't like Illumination. I don't like that company in general.
What
Yeah.
company?
Illumination.
Oh,
Like the
yeah.
Minions guys.
the fantastic people who made Minions.
Yeah. Their movies are just.
I think
I like
Minions
this-
are a plague in our nation.
Yeah. I liked the first
I like-
Despicable Me, and the second one was fine. Then after that, it just started to get boring. Oh yeah,
Mr.
And-
Mennick. Let's take it back.
Yeah, I would agree.
the
I
third
know.
Despicable
It's
Me is the
amazing.
most offensive thing I've ever seen. My
I
mom
remember
calls
that movie with the shark.
the shark, the Meg.
Yeah.
I saw
that was
one.
I'm sorry, but that was
Good
uh,
movie, bro.
that
My
was
dad
a that
watches
was a
those.
yikes for me.
My dad pirates those movies and then calls them good, and I'm like,
I remember Carlitos brought an Age of Ultron Avengers ripoff, and he told me to watch it. It was so bad. It was amazing because, like, I told the guys, I'm like, guys, let's do a movie night with this bootleg movie.
Bro, Carlitos gets his movies off of the dark web.
The dark web.
Facts.
Oh, they're making a live action Artemis Fowl and
Yeah,
a live action Kim Possible. Those are
Yeah.
going to be awful.
They're also making a live action Aladdin.
Sonic.
Yeah.
Live action.
I'm a little yiked on that because Will Smith is Genie, so I'm just like,
That's
Mm,
I don't
like
know
I
what to
have
say to
nothing
that.
against Will Smith, but like, eh.
Control rewind. I would want Fortnite and Mark-Ass Brownlee. Mark-Ass Brownlee.
Mark.
I did the laugh at Mark-Ass.
Yeah, YouTube Rewind was trash.
It was.
Who is Marquez, Brennan?
He's a tech
Don't
reviewer.
ask it. Just don't. No, don't ask.
Okay.
He's just someone.
He's not a bad YouTuber though.
Did the Angry Birds movie come out last year?
No,
That
that
was
was
like 2016.
2016.
That was 2016?
Yeah.
Making a sequel though, which is like why, you know?
Oof.
Didn't
They
need
ruined
a
Angry
sequel,
Birds.
but I guess.
Yeah.
Whenever I
Angry
download
Birds
Angry
was
Birds
stuff in
on my
third grade.
phone, it's like so awful now. Like there's like in-game currency, and I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
it was actually fun in like 2015 and 2016, and now it's absolutely terrible.
Do you guys remember Bad Piggies?
What?
Oh, dude, that was my favorite game to play.
Same. But they ruined it because they also added
Sorry.
in-game currency.
These greedy scumbags.
Yes. Don't they make enough money from like ads in the movie they made?
Oh, Glass.
Glass?
Glass.
What's that?
Ass.
Glass.
Sorry.
Anyways, continue.
You just got the joke, Chris.
Why? They're making a movie about this doll I used to have. They're called Ugly Dolls.
Ugly doll.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I
they're making
saw
a
the
movie
trailer
for
for
Ugly
that.
Dolls. Ugly Dolls are like these monster type stuffed animals. I have one. I just don't know where it is. Oh yeah, they're making a live action Dumbo.
What are we talking about?
Oh no, and they're making live action Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh no, I saw that on Twitter. That
His
was
legs.
amazing. All the memes.
Why?
It was great.
Why?
Not Sonic. No,
You can leave
I remember
Sonic
like
alone.
I love Sonic. I remember playing it on the GameCube with my
Game.
They're making
Mexican-
live action Dora the Explorer.
Are they really?
making live action.
Oh God.
What? They're literally making live action Dora. We don't need this.
Well,
Dora?
Asked for it.
this
Do you
is
think
the
it was
year
just
of
like
live
one
action.
guy?
Yeah, just one guy in the board meeting who's like, you know what we need? They're
What
just
would be
like,
really
"What?"
cool is a
Live
live
action
action
Dora.
Dora. Yeah.
Everyone in the board
Diego.
meeting is just like, yes, Jim, you're so smart.
And then there's like the janitor. Hey guys, I don't think this is a good idea.
Gets fired on the spot.
Shut up, Felipe. Your opinion doesn't
Felipe.
matter.
Movies are gonna be so bad. 2019 is not looking good.
My parents
Look,
watch.
it's because like for me, I like it when these companies just fail at
Yeah.
what they're trying to make.
Like they're not gonna
Oh,
fail.
It's
Detective
though.
amazing.
Pikachu is coming out.
Live action Pikachu.
Oh, I want to see that one. That one looks interesting. I'm
Oh, yeah,
sorry,
that one-
but
I just
Looks
love
cool.
that Ryan Reynolds is Pikachu.
I know it's so weird.
It's extreme.
It like doesn't fit it at all.
You
I
guys
want
remember?
Danny DeVito, but I guess
That would be amazing.
That yes, it would.
You know what we need? That I would kind of be okay with if it was done correctly?
What?
Live action Hercules. Like the Disney animated version. Like if they
Oh,
did
yeah.
that well, that could be great.
Yeah. Do you guys remember the Boss Baby?
no, no. I don't remember that. I don't remember my brother buying it and telling me to watch it. I don't remember that.
My parents liked that movie.
You bought it?
Oh no, why?
Oh, we rented it.
Wait, Andrew, your brother bought the Boss Baby? Okay, good.
He bought it from the.
He
Red
also
Box.
wanted me to watch Storks, I think.
Storks was.
That one was good. I think.
It was fine.
I liked Lego Batman. I think
Oh,
that's my
yeah.
favorite Lego type of movie ever.
Yeah. Isn't there only like two? And it's the Lego
Just
movie.
didn't like Lego Ninjago. They just
Oh,
completely
that was so
goofed
awful.
it up.
Lego Ninjago was the worst.
I don't like seeing stuff I love just die.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to watch Ninjago, but then it got too ridiculous once like the city of Ninjago or something like burned down, then they rebuilt it in like a day and it's like a super advanced.
They're Legos.
City.
Come
Y'all
on.
remember that movie?
What
The
movie?
movie that they did for Ninjago?
Yeah, it was bad.
Awful.
The new one or like
Yeah.
The new one, the Lego Ninjago movie. We have to end the podcast soon. Also, by the way.
no?
Cue the outro music.
Yeah.
Oh
We
wait.
forgot about We forgot about Quarter Guy.
Oh no!